Hey everybody, DGood24 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to another video on NASCAR 21 Ignition. Yep, this is what you're gonna get for a while now. If you may have seen one of my last videos, I was at Kansas Speedway this weekend, and I got to play NASCAR 21 Ignition, the demo that they have set up at Kansas. And you're seeing some gameplay of it right now, me standing in line waiting, and you can see it's a kid playing, and he got a little aggressive there, but anyway, I want to talk about my time with the game. I got to do 2 5-lap races, and I was pleasantly surprised when I got to play. So let's go ahead and talk about it. And so race 1, I don't have that one on video. My girlfriend, or fiance, I guess, was not there. She was off doing a little shopping, so I got to do it. I started like 5th or 6th, and I ran up about 3rd or so. And I battled with Kevin Harvick and I think Corey LaJoy in the top 5 for the entire 5 laps. And I've got to say, I was very impressed. For me, playing the game, I didn't see any issues. Now, it was set up exactly how they wanted it to be. I don't know what the assists were, what the difficulty was, or whatever. But I was having trouble. I could not catch the guys in front of me, and I will say it is pretty realistic. I did have to burp the throttle a little bit, but I don't know, it was a lot of fun. I had no issues, and I felt like rewarded coming home in 4th. And all right, let's go ahead and talk about the second race, and then I'll talk about how it felt. So here's me. So I'm starting on pole for this, and I didn't want to race up front again. I wanted to be in the middle of the pack. So I pull off to the side here, look back to see where everybody is, and so I fall back to about, I don't know what this is, about 15th or so. And so I will say the problem here I had is I'm full throttle. Right here, I'm trying to stay with them, and I don't know if I just lost so much momentum or what, but they just pulled away from me, and I couldn't get to them. And it was just weird. It felt like I should have been able to suck up a little bit more. But I don't know. I don't know how hard the difficulty was on, but it was very difficult. So what I do at this point when I realize I can't catch them is I kind of wait up a little bit and try to get in this pack. And like I said, it is hard. So here we go. I go to the bottom. I let a few cars by me. And so they're all going by me on the outside. I make a little contact there with McDowell. You see the camera shake. Not a big fan of that, but that's okay. So here we go. I get in line, and I'm just trying to just suck up and draft with them. And you can see right here I get it. I'm starting to gain back on them. And I don't know what the steering assist was on. I'm going to assume it was low or medium. But the car felt good to drive. You see I give Quinn a little shot there. That felt good. I don't like the camera shake. And then Logano makes a little contact. You can see I got a little bit of damage, I think, on my left rear. I could be wrong. Maybe it could be the angle, but it looked like it. And I'm just kind of getting freight trained on the outside. Just everything feels really good and smooth with the controller on whatever this was. The controller wasn't turning for me. As you can see, Kyle Busch makes a little contact, sends me into the wall. Thankfully we didn't wreck, but I kind of hooked myself off of Newman there, and we save it down to the bottom, and so we fall back to the back here. And I kind of just hung on for 35th, I think. So it was very difficult. I was kind of getting shoved around out there, and I'm okay with that. Totally fine. But like I said, the car handled good on whatever steering difficulty or assist it was on. I didn't have any problems of it wanting to hang a right or a left. I felt like I was in control. I didn't ask Rusty or the other guy there what it was on. I was just thankful they let me record. And they were very nice. But it just felt really good. The outside didn't feel like it really worked, to be honest. I felt like I kind of had to ride the inside if I wanted to have any chance of staying with them and stay in the draft. But it was good. There's my big face. It just felt really good. I don't know what else to say from that. Now, I will say my gripes I had is there needs to be a rearview mirror. I could not judge where anybody was, and as someone who wants to run the career mode in cockpit cam, there needs to be one. I just didn't feel like these bubbles were consistent enough for me, and I feel like I'm going to get wrecked a lot, especially with kind of how sporadic the AI is. The AI was fun to race around. I didn't see any real issues with them. They didn't do anything really stupid in this build, so that was good. But they just race really hard, and they're really not forgiving at all. So I don't know if that's something that they need to work on or not. But this build right here, it ran really well. Everything was great. I did see kids crashing and stuff, and cars flipped over, but it was totally fine. So I don't know if this is just them running on their own specs and everything being great, but I don't know, but it was good, and I just had a lot of fun with the game. I got done with the first 5 laps, and the guy came over, and I gave him a thumbs up. I'm like, that was really fun, and I had a lot of fun. So I kind of hope it stays like this for the rest. The 10 laps I did were very, very promising, and I hope the rest of the game is like this. But I understand cautions and things kind of really screw the game up. So when I do my career mode, I'm probably going to have cautions off until they get everything worked out. Speaking of which, when the game comes out, I'm going to tinker around with it, and we're going to have a career mode. And let me tell you, it's going to be one of the biggest undertakings I've ever had here on YouTube. I'm going to put a lot of work into it. I guess I'm kind of taking some inspiration from Gary Owen. He has a really good career mode on his channel. I just watched his first video, and he had a lot of ideas that I had. So if you do see it, I'm not copying him. I just kind of had my own idea. So, but it's going to be fun. I am excited for this game. Now, there's just a lot of inconsistencies. I didn't really notice the spotter. I guess I was too focused on the race. I do see that it looks like it's turned off here. I don't see him talking or anything, so I don't know if this build didn't include it or what. I don't remember, but I feel a little bit of optimism here. If they can get the bugs fixed, I think we have a really fun game on our hands. I enjoyed every second of playing this, and I hope that I can continue to do the same when I get the full game. So, like I said, just keep watching videos and make your own decisions on if you want to buy this game. But from the demo I played here, it was really good, and I know this is on their stuff and with their hardware, so they could have like a perfect build here, but I had fun. And if you just watch it, you can tell that it looked okay. So, like I said, buyer beware. That's all I got for now. Stay tuned for later in the week for more NASCAR 21 content, and I hope you stick around and hit that subscribe button and keep watching. It's been a great week of growth from my channel, and I hope you guys stick around and we can just keep on growing. So guys, thanks so much. Thanks for listening to my rambling for the last 9 minutes, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.